Night vision lenses could raise new issues in privacy and surveillance. Challenges ahead. Scientists still face hurdles, powering the lenses, making them safe for human eyes, and producing them affordably. But research is moving fast, and prototypes already exist. A glimpse into the future. By 2050, night vision contact lenses may be as common as eyeglasses today. Humans won't just adapt to the environment, we'll evolve with technology, seeing what was once invisible. Night vision contact lenses could give humanity a power once thought impossible, the ability to see in complete darkness. From soldiers to doctors, from adventurers to ordinary people, this breakthrough could change the way we live at night. If you're excited about this futuristic tech, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing stories right here on Technologia 2050. Because the future isn't just bright, it's visible, even in the dark. Welcome back to Technologia 2050. Imagine walking in total darkness, yet seeing as clearly as if it were daylight. No goggles, no flashlights, just a tiny contact lens in your eye. Scientists have now developed night vision contact lenses that could give humans a superpower once reserved for owls, cats, and the military. Let's uncover how this breakthrough works, and how it might change the way we see the world. The dream of night vision eyes. For years, soldiers and scientists have used bulky night vision goggles. But what if night vision could be as simple as wearing a contact lens? That dream is now becoming a reality. How it works. The secret lies in nanomaterials called graphene and infrared sensors. These ultra-thin layers can capture invisible light waves and convert them into images that our eyes can see, all embedded inside a lens. From goggles to contacts. Traditional night vision goggles are heavy, expensive, and obvious. But these contact lenses are lightweight, invisible, and wearable, turning your own eyes into natural night vision cameras. Military applications. The military is already interested. Soldiers equipped with night vision lenses could operate silently, without heavy gear, seeing enemies in the dark while staying undetected. Everyday uses. Beyond the battlefield, imagine using these lenses while driving at night, camping in the wilderness, or exploring.
Welcome back to Technologia 2050. Humanity has damaged the planet with pollution, plastic, and carbon emissions, but science is fighting back, with futuristic materials that could literally help heal the Earth, from self-cleaning plastics to air-purifying concrete. These breakthroughs may hold the key to repairing our planet. Let's explore 6 incredible materials that are changing the future. Self-healing concrete. Traditional concrete cracks over time, causing costly repairs. But new self-healing concrete uses bacteria that grow inside the cracks, sealing them naturally. This could make cities last longer, while reducing construction waste and emission. Graphene filters. Graphene, the thinnest, strongest material known, can filter salt from seawater and toxins from polluted rivers. With these futuristic filters, clean drinking water could become available for billions of people worldwide. Biodegradable plastics. Instead of polluting oceans for centuries, new biodegradable plastics break down naturally within weeks or months. Made from plants like corn or algae, they could replace harmful single-use plastics forever. carbon-eating concrete. Scientists are developing concrete that absorbs carbon dioxide from the air as it hardens. If used worldwide, buildings could act as massive carbon sinks, reducing global warming one structure at a time. Transparent solar panels. Imagine windows that generate electricity. Transparent solar panels can turn skyscrapers, homes, and even car windows into clean energy power sources, helping us move away from fossil fuels. Living materials. Engineers are experimenting with living materials, walls made of algae that absorb CO, or building bricks that grow like coral. These futuristic materials don't just reduce damage, they actively restore ecosystems. From concrete that heals itself to plastics that disappear, these futuristic materials may be the tools we need to heal the Earth. The question is, will humanity adopt them fast enough to repair the damage we've done? If you're inspired by these innovations, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more future tech solutions. Here on Technologia 2050, because saving the planet isn't just about stopping the damage, it's about building a better future.
From flying suits to interstellar drives, movies and games have given us some of the wildest technologies ever imagined. But have you ever wondered, if these inventions actually existed, how much would they cost in the real world? Today, we'll explore the most expensive fictional technologies ever dreamed up, and what their real-world price tags might be, based on energy, materials, and physics. Welcome to Technologia 2050, where imagination meets science. Iron Man's suit, the billion-dollar armor. Tony Stark's Iron Man suit isn't just a costume, it's a full-scale flying weapons platform. It has a miniature arc reactor, jet propulsion, a supercomputer, and an exoskeleton made from titanium gold alloy. If engineers tried to build it today, the total cost could easily top $10 billion, more than a fleet of fighter jets. You're not buying a suit, you're buying a personal air force. Lightsaber, the priceless weapon of the Jedi. A lightsaber might look simple, but creating a plasma blade that stops at exactly 1 meter and doesn't burn its user? That's near impossible with current physics. Even if it could be built using magnetic plasma containment and kyber crystal-like energy cores, each one might cost hundreds of millions of dollars to craft. Owning one would be like holding a controlled star in your hand, literally a weapon fit only for the galaxy's elite. The T-800 Terminator, the ultimate AI soldier. A full-metal humanoid with adaptive AI, a nuclear power source, and advanced targeting systems. If a company like Boston Dynamics or Tesla attempted it, the estimated cost could reach $50 to $100 billion per unit. That's the price of developing, training, and producing an indestructible machine with human intelligence, and zero fear. The DeLorean time machine, time travel at $1 trillion. Doc Brown's DeLorean wasn't just cool, it bent the laws of space and time using a flux capacitor and 1.21 gigawatts of power. If humanity ever found a way to manipulate spacetime safely, building such a machine could cost over $1 trillion, plus unimaginable energy expenses. Time travel might be the ultimate luxury, but you'd pay for every second. The arc reactor, infinite energy source. Tony Stark's arc reactor, a clean fusion power core the size of your hand, could replace entire power grids. If real, it would require breakthroughs in plasma containment, superconductors, and quantum fusion. One reactor could be worth $5 to $10 trillion, capable of powering entire nations. It's not just expensive, it would change civilization itself. Vibranium, the metal from Wakanda. In the Marvel Universe, vibranium absorbs vibrations, energy, and kinetic force, making it indestructible and extremely valuable. Economists estimate that, if it existed, 1 gram could be worth $10 million, putting the total worth of Captain America's shield in the billions. An entire vibranium mine. That would make even Elon Musk jealous. The Infinity Gauntlet, power beyond value. 6 stones that control time, space, power, mind, soul, and reality. Priceless doesn't even begin to cover it. If real, the Infinity Gauntlet would be the most valuable object in existence, capable of rewriting the laws of physics. Owning it wouldn't just make you rich, it would make you a god. The Bifrost Bridge, the cosmic highway. In Norse and Marvel lore, the Bifrost transports beings instantly across galaxies. To replicate it, you'd need energy equivalent to several suns and wormhole stabilizing tech that doesn't even exist yet. Total cost, easily tens of trillions of dollars, plus the small matter of not tearing space-time apart. The Starship Enterprise, humanity's dream machine. Warp drive, photon torpedoes, artificial gravity, and a crew of 400 exploring the galaxy. NASA physicists once tried estimating its real-world value, around $500 billion to $1 trillion to construct, not counting energy costs. It's humanity's greatest dream, a city among the stars. The Matrix, the most expensive simulation ever. Creating a virtual reality so real that billions of minds could live inside it would require computers beyond imagination. We'd need quantum servers the size of continents and power sources larger than our sun. Total cost? Possibly hundreds of trillions of dollars, but at that point, would money even matter? Fictional technologies remind us that today's imagination often becomes tomorrow's invention. A century ago, people laughed at airplanes and smartphones. Now we can't live without them. So who knows? The next Iron Man suit or warp drive might already be in development. Which one of these incredible inventions would you want to own if it became real? Tell us in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more futuristic stories, right here on Technologia 2050.
Where the line between reality and the impossible disappears. We've all dreamed of superheroes, but what if I told you some people already possess real-life superpowers? From ice men to human magnets, today we explore the most incredible abilities science can't fully explain. Known as the Iceman, Wim Hof can survive extreme cold that would kill most people. He climbed Mount Everest wearing only shorts, and sat in ice for nearly 2 hours. Scientists discovered he can control his body temperature and immune system with breathing techniques. Stephen Wiltshire has the power of a perfect photographic memory. He can look at a city skyline once, then draw it in perfect detail from memory. His brain is like a living supercomputer. Stephen Wiltshire has the power of a perfect photographic memory. He can look at a city skyline once, then draw it in perfect detail from memory. His brain is like a living supercomputer. Danish freediver Stig Severinsen can hold his breath for 22 minutes underwater. His lungs are so efficient that scientists study him to understand the limits of the human body. For most of us, this is beyond impossible. In China, a boy named Nong Yuhui can see in complete darkness. His eyes glow like a cat's, and he reads books in pitch black. Scientists say his DNA may have mutated, giving him animal-like night vision. In Malaysia, Liu Lin shocked the world with his ability to stick metal objects to his body. Everything from spoons to irons cling to his skin like he's magnetic. The strangest part, his children have the same ability. Known as the Torture King, Tim Kreidlin can push needles through his skin without bleeding or feeling pain. Doctors believe his nerves don't register pain like normal humans. Imagine a life where suffering barely exists. Daniel Tammet can perform incredible math calculations instantly. He memorized 22,514 digits of pi and speaks multiple languages he learned in weeks. His mind works in ways that seem beyond human. Some scientists believe these superpowers are early mutations of human evolution. Just like comic books, our species might be slowly unlocking hidden abilities. Could future generations have powers we only dream about today? From walking in ice to seeing in the dark, these real-life superheroes prove we are capable of more than we believe. Maybe all of us have hidden powers, waiting to be unlocked. So, are these people freaks of nature or the first glimpse of what humans can truly become? Tell us which superpower amazed you most in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Mysteria Beyond, where the impossible becomes reality.
It may sound like science fiction, but many scientists believe that by the year 2050, nanobots, microscopic machines inside our bodies, could make humans immortal. Is humanity standing on the edge of eternal life? Or on the brink of a terrifying new trap? Nanobots are machines smaller than a single blood cell. They are designed to swim through our veins, repair tissues, kill viruses, and even rebuild damaged organs from within. Instead of taking pills or injections, your doctor could program nanobots to heal you instantly. Every year, millions die from cancer, heart disease, and infections. Nanobots could patrol your body like tiny soldiers, detecting tumors before they form, destroying viruses before they spread, and repairing damaged DNA. Essentially, they could make disease obsolete. Why do we age? Our cells break down, DNA mutates, and our bodies lose the ability to repair themselves. Nanobots could reverse this process, rebuilding cells endlessly. Your skin could remain young, your organs strong, and your brain sharp, no matter how old you really are. Some futurists believe nanobots won't just repair the body, they will connect the human brain to machines. Imagine storing your memories, thoughts, and personality in digital form. If your body dies, your mind could be transferred into a new body, a robot, or even a virtual world. A kind of digital immortality. Companies around the world are already testing nanotechnology in medicine. From repairing blood vessels to destroying cancer cells, the first steps have already begun. Experts like Ray Kurzweil predict that by 2050, this technology could advance so far that death itself becomes optional. But immortality will not be free. Who will control the technology? Will only the rich and powerful be able to afford eternal life? If so, the gap between ordinary humans and the elite could become an unbridgeable chasm. What if nanobots malfunction? What if they are hacked, controlled, or programmed to obey governments and corporations? Immortality could come with a cost, absolute control over your body and mind. The same machines that cure you could also enslave you. If no one dies, what happens to the world? Overpopulation, scarcity of food, endless inequality. Would society collapse, or would humans colonize other planets to make room for eternal life? Immortality may solve one problem while creating 1,000 more. By 2050, we may face the ultimate choice, to live forever or to accept the natural cycle of life and death. Nanobots could free us from disease and aging, or they could bind us to a future where our very biology is no longer our own. So, is immortality a gift, or the final trap for mankind? Tell us in the comments, would you choose to live forever if Welcome to Mysteria Beyond. It may sound like science fiction, but many scientists believe that by the year 2050,
Welcome back to Technologia 2050. Imagine a future where instead of riding a horse, you mount a powerful robotic creature with 4 legs, built for adventure, transport, and even military use. This isn't science fiction, it's reality. Kawasaki has unveiled a 4-legged robot that humans can ride, just like a horse. Let's dive into how this machine works, why it was created, and what it means for the future of robotics and human mobility. Kawasaki, famous for motorcycles and industrial machines, surprised the world by showcasing a robotic quadrant, a machine that doesn't roll on wheels but walks on 4 legs, carrying humans on its back. The design takes inspiration from horses and other large animals. 4 legs give the robot stability on rough terrain, where wheeled vehicles struggle. By studying animal movement, Kawasaki engineers created a machine that feels alive when it walks. Kawasaki has named this robotic creation Bex. Standing tall with strong mechanical legs, Bex looks like a futuristic robotic animal, designed to carry people or cargo across challenging landscapes. Bex can walk, crouch, and stand, adjusting its height depending on the terrain. It uses advanced balance systems, so even if the ground is uneven, the rider stays steady. Engineers say it can also switch to wheels for faster movement. Unlike traditional vehicles, you don't sit inside, you ride on top of Bex like a horse. Handles and seating make it easy for humans to control, and cameras and sensors help the robot detect obstacles ahead. Bex is designed to carry heavy loads, from equipment to humans, over long distances. This makes it useful not only for fun rides, but also for construction sites, farming, and search and rescue missions. Kawasaki's goal isn't just entertainment. They want to explore robotic mobility for real-world challenges, delivering supplies in disaster zones, transporting goods in rural areas, and even assisting workers in hard-to-reach locations. Experts believe that machines like Bex could also play a role in the military. A robot that carries soldiers or equipment across rough terrain could give armies a new kind of advantage. Bex might be just the beginning. Imagine cities where people ride robotic animals instead of cars, or farms where herds of robotic creatures help humans with labor. The line between machine and animal could soon disappear. The Kawasaki robot proves something big. Robots are no longer just tools we control from the outside. This is the future of mobility, where technology meets biology in ways we never expected. Kawasaki's 4-legged rideable robot is more than just an invention. It's a vision of how humans and machines might coexist in the future. If you enjoyed this journey into the future of robotics, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with Technologia 2050, because the future is not just coming, it's already walking toward us. Welcome back to Technologia 2050. Imagine a web browser so smart, it doesn't just search, it thinks, summarizes, and answers like a human. That's exactly what Perplexity AI's new browser promises to do. And here's the kicker, even before launch, it already has millions of people on the waitlist. Today, we'll uncover why the world is so hyped about this next-gen. Perplexity started as an AI-powered search engine, like Google, but with direct answers instead of links. Think of it as Chalked meets Wikipedia meets Google. Now, they're taking the next big step, building a full AI-powered web browser. Instead of just searching, it will change how we explore the internet entirely. Even before launch, millions joined the waitlist. Why? Because people are tired of endless ads, SEO spam, and irrelevant links. They want straight answers and clean browsing. Unlike Chrome or Safari, Perplexity's browser won't just show results. It will summarize, fact-check, and cite sources automatically making Google feel outdated. The browser learns from you. Need travel ideas, coding help, or business research? Perplexity will act like your personal research assistant, organizing results in real time. Instead of juggling 30 tabs, the AI browser will compile everything into one smart feed, saving time and mental energy. Perplexity says it will focus on user-first privacy, no creepy tracking like Google, no data reselling. If true, that could win massive trust. Google Chrome dominates the browser market, and Microsoft has edge with Copilot. But Perplexity's browser could disrupt both, offering a pure AI-first experience. Of course, there are risks. Will it scale? Will people trust AI answers over raw search? And how will it handle bias, misinformation, or overload? If Perplexity succeeds, this could be the beginning of the end for traditional browsers. The internet may shift from searching for links to getting direct, trustworthy answers. So, millions are already on the waitlist for Perplexity's AI browser, and for good reason. It could replace Chrome, challenge Google, and completely transform how we explore the web. But here's the big question. Would you trust an AI browser to choose what you see on the internet? Or do you still prefer the old way of searching through links? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more insights into the future of tech, right here on Technologia 2050. There are risks. Will it scale? Will people trust AI answers over raw search? And how will it handle bias, misinformation, or overload? If Perplexity succeeds, this could be the beginning of the end for traditional browsers. The internet may shift from searching for links to getting direct, trustworthy answers. So, millions are already on the waitlist for Perplexity's AI browser, and for good reason. It could replace Chrome, challenge Google, and completely transform how we explore the web. But here's the big question. Would you trust an AI browser to choose what you see on the internet? Or do you still prefer the old way of searching through links? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more insights into the future of tech, right here on Technologia 2050.
Welcome back to Technologia 2050. We all know our phones are smart, but do you know how much information they quietly collect about you every single day? Location, habits, contacts, even the way you move, your phone is constantly talking to dozens of servers. Today, we're revealing the hidden data trail you leave behind in just 24 hours. The silent sensors. Even when you're not actively using it, your smartphone's GPS, accelerometer, gyroscope, and microphone can be running in the background. This data feeds apps, ads, and analytics. Location tracking. Maps aren't the only ones using your location. Weather apps, shopping apps, and even games may ping your coordinates every few minutes, creating a detailed map of where you've been. App permissions you forgot. That flashlight app you downloaded 2 years ago. It might still have access to your camera, contacts, and storage. Many apps quietly collect far more data than they need. Your digital contacts. Every time you sync email or social media, your phone may upload your contacts list to cloud servers. This builds social graphs of who you know and how often you interact. Browsing and search history. Your web browser, search engine, and even keyboard app can log your queries, sites visited, and typing patterns, feeding ad profiles and recommendation engines. Microphone and camera access. Most big platforms deny always listening conspiracies, but apps with microphone permission can still wake, record short snippets or analyze audio cues to tailor ads. Movement and health data. Step counters, Fitness apps and system-level health frameworks collect heart rate, movement, sleep patterns, and share it with third parties for research or advertising. How this data gets sold. Your information flows through data brokers, who combine app data, purchase history, and location trails into profiles sold to marketers, insurers, and sometimes governments. Privacy settings that actually help. Turning off background app refresh, limiting location to, while using privacy-focused browsers, and reviewing permissions regularly can drastically cut what gets shared. The future of phone privacy. Laws like the GDPR and California's CCPA plus new on-device AI processing are slowly shifting the power back to users, but only if you understand what's happening and take action. So yes, your phone really can feel like it's spying on you, because it collects an astonishing amount of data every single day. But once you know what's being gathered, you can limit, control, and protect your privacy. Would you pay extra for a truly private phone? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into the tech shaping our lives, right here on Technologia 2050.
War, earthquakes, floods, volcanoes, mysterious objects in the sky. Is it just coincidence, or is Earth trying to send us a message? Some say it's science. Others call it prophecy. And a few whisper, it's something far stranger. Stay tuned, because what you're about to hear might change the way you see the world forever. The strange pattern of disasters. Over the last few years, we've seen disasters increasing, floods wiping away cities, earthquakes shaking nations, and volcanoes erupting after centuries of silence. The question is, are these just natural cycles, or warnings of something bigger? The scientific explanation. Earthquakes happen when tectonic plates shift, normal, but rising in frequency. Floods and storms are supercharged by climate change, melting glaciers and rising oceans. Cloudbursts and extreme weather events are now happening in places they never did before. Science says, humans are pushing Earth systems to the limit. NASA has reported more asteroids passing close to Earth in the last decade. Strange unidentified flying objects, UFOs, or unidentified aerial phenomena, are now openly acknowledged by governments. Is it a coincidence that we notice them more as Earth faces more disasters? The spiritual perspective. In many religions, natural disasters are not random. They are signs, reminders from God when humanity strays too far. Islam, Christianity, Hinduism, all mention strange skies, wars, and quakes as part of end-time prophecies. The war connection. While nature rages, humans wage wars that destroy each other and the planet. Some say Earth is reflecting our inner chaos, our violence mirrored by the storms outside. The alien question. Could extraterrestrial beings be observing us more closely now? Humanity is playing with dangerous powers, nuclear weapons, artificial intelligence, space colonization. Perhaps we've reached a turning point that attracts outside attention. The Gaia theory, Earth as a living being. Some scientists believe Earth is like a living organism, self-regulating. When humans harm it too much, it reacts, like a body fighting infection. Could disasters be Earth's immune system, trying to heal itself? The prophecy's signs. Ancient texts speak of fire from the sky, wars everywhere, and waters flooding the earth. Could the combination of asteroids, wars, and floods be fulfilling ancient predictions? Coincidence or message? Are these just natural cycles, human mistakes, and cosmic accidents? Or are we truly being warned to change our ways before something much bigger happens? Final message: what if Earth is speaking? If Earth is alive, if the universe is conscious, then maybe, just maybe, it's telling us, stop fighting. Stop destroying. Return to balance. Because the storm is coming, and only unity will save us. Do you think these disasters are just science, or something much more mysterious? Comment your thoughts below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more hidden truths.
We live in a world of 3 dimensions: length, width, and height. Add time, and you get the 4th dimension, space-time itself. But what if there's more? What if reality stretches into a hidden 5th dimension, one that could unlock the secrets of the universe? Section 1. The World We Know. To understand the 5th dimension, we must first understand our own. Imagine a 2D creature living on a piece of paper. It knows only length and width, height. The 3rd dimension would be unimaginable to it. Similarly, we humans are trapped in 3D space and 1D time, but the universe may not end there. Section 2. Science and Physics. Einstein's theory of relativity united space and time into a single fabric, space-time, but scientists like Kaluza and Klein in the 1920s suggested something radical, a 5th dimension beyond space-time. They believed it might unify gravity and electromagnetism into one elegant framework. Later, modern theories like string theory and M-theory proposed that the universe may have 10 or even 11 dimensions. These extra dimensions are curled up so tightly, we cannot see them. Yet, they might explain dark matter, wormholes, and even parallel realities. Section 3. Parallel Worlds. One interpretation of the 5th dimension is that it could connect us to alternate universes. Imagine every choice you never made, every path you didn't take, existing in another reality. The 5th dimension might be the bridge to those infinite worlds, running parallel to our own. Section 4. Mathematics of the 5th dimension. In mathematics, dimensions are just independent directions of movement. If we can describe an object in x, y, z, why not add more coordinates? A 5D object exists in theory, even if we can't visualize it. For mathematicians, the 5th dimension is real, at least on paper. Section 5. Spiritual and Philosophical Views. But science is not the only way humans have imagined higher dimensions. Many spiritual traditions speak of the 5th dimension as a state of consciousness, a realm of unity, love, and higher vibration, where time no longer binds us, and separation between beings dissolves. For mystics, the 5th dimension is not a place, but an awakening. Section 6. Could we ever reach it? If the 5th dimension exists, can we ever experience it? Some physicists believe advanced technology, or extreme cosmic events like black holes, may reveal its traces. Others believe the human mind, through meditation or altered states, already touches it. The truth remains a mystery. The Great Unknown. In the end, the 5th dimension remains one of the greatest mysteries of existence. Is it the hidden key to the universe, a bridge to parallel worlds, or a state of higher being? Perhaps one day science will open the door. Until then, the 5th dimension remains a silent possibility, just beyond the limits of our perception.
Across history, civilizations rose and fell, but some left behind mysteries that science still can't explain. From giant monuments aligned with the stars to ancient carvings of beings that don't look human, the question remains, did early civilizations have contact with aliens? Tonight, we reveal the most compelling evidence hidden in plain sight. The Pyramids of Giza, Egypt. Built over 4,500 years ago, the Great Pyramid was once the tallest structure on Earth. Its alignment with Orion's belt and mathematical precision are unmatched, even today. Ancient texts mention gods who came from the stars, teaching mankind knowledge. Were these gods really extraterrestrials? The Nazca Lines, Peru. Huge geoglyphs etched into the desert, only visible from the sky. Shapes of hummingbirds, monkeys, and even what looks like an astronaut. How could ancient people design these without aerial technology? Some believe they were landing signals for alien visitors. The Sumerian Anunnaki, Mesopotamia. The Sumerians, 6,000 years ago, were the first civilization. Their tablets speak of the Anunnaki, beings from the heavens who came to Earth. They taught humans writing, agriculture, and astronomy. The stories sound less like myths, and more like contact reports. The Sumerian Anunnaki, Mesopotamia. The Sumerians, 6,000 years ago, were the first civilization. Their tablets speak of the Anunnaki, beings from the heavens who came to Earth. They taught humans writing, agriculture, and astronomy. The stories sound less like myths, and more like contact reports. The Moai statues, Easter Island. Enormous stone heads weighing up to 80 tons each. Local legends say the statues walked into place with the help of powerful gods. Some researchers argue the statues were beacons, visible from the stars. Could they have been messages, or even markers, for alien travelers? The ancient airplanes of Colombia. Gold artifacts dating back over 1,000 years, discovered in Colombia. They look nothing like birds or insects. Instead, they resemble modern fighter jets with wings, tails, and landing gear. Engineers even built scale models that could fly. Were they inspired by something the ancients saw in the skies? The Dogon tribe's Sirius mystery, Africa. The Dogon people of Mali knew about Sirius B, a star invisible to the naked eye. They described it as a tiny, dense companion star orbiting Sirius A. Scientists only confirmed this with telescopes in the 20th century. How did the Dogon know unless someone, or something, told them? The cave paintings of Val Camonica, Italy. Ancient rock carvings show strange figures with helmets, suits, and rays of light. They don't look like humans, they look like astronauts. Was this art, or a literal memory of visitors from the sky?
From the pyramids to hidden star knowledge, the evidence suggests humanity's past is not as lonely as we think. Maybe the gods of old were never gods at all, but visitors from beyond the stars. What do you believe? Were ancient aliens real, or is it all myth? Tell us in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Technologia 2050.
Today, a shocking claim: astronomers have detected what appears to be an alien spacecraft, and it's on course for Earth, set to arrive in just 116 days. Is this humanity's greatest moment, or the beginning of our end? Strange object was recently spotted in deep space. But it moved with unexplainable precision. Reta led a long, cigar-shaped structure, eerily similar to Oumuamua, the mysterious interstellar visitor spotted in 2017, based on its speed and trajectory, astronomers calculated a shocking date: 116 days from now, the object will be in Earth's orbit. The clock is ticking, and the countdown has begun. Official agencies have refused to comment. Leaked reports suggest the object has already adjusted its course multiple times, like it knows where it's going. Why are world leaders staying silent? Experts are divided. Is this a peaceful mission, or the beginning of an alien invasion? Some say it could be a probe, scanning Earth before a larger fleet arrives. Others think it might be a distress call, from travelers across the stars. Strange radio bursts have been detected near the object. They don't match any known natural frequency. Could this be an attempt at communication, or a warning? Secret meetings between global powers are rumored to be taking place. Space agencies may already be drafting a first contact protocol. But can humanity truly prepare for what's coming? Some believe ancient civilizations predicted this moment. From Mayan carvings to Egyptian texts, prophecies speak of gods returning from the sky. Could this object be the fulfillment of those warnings? Some believe ancient civilizations predicted this moment. From Mayan carvings to Egyptian texts, prophecies speak of gods returning from the sky. Could this object be the fulfillment of those warnings? Across the world, people are reacting in fear, awe, and hope. Some prepare bunkers. Others celebrate, believing it marks a new golden age. But one question unites us all: are we ready to face them? The countdown is real. If this is truly an alien ship, in 116 days, the world will change forever. For better, or for worse. The clock is ticking, and the future of humanity may hang in the balance. Do you believe this object is an alien spacecraft, or just another space mystery? Tell us in the comments. Where every question opens a new door to the unknown.
Every ladder has a first step, and every story a first breath. For our cosmos, that breath was the Big Bang. But the Big Bang wasn't the end of mystery, it was only the first door. Tonight we climb from Earth to the Ulverse, guided by explosions that created, and abysses that consume. The Big Bang and the Black Hole. Earth is where the universe wakes up to itself. We are made of stardust forged in ancient explosions, the ashes of earlier stars. The Big Bang lit the match, but it was inside galaxies, and eventually inside black holes, that the elements of life were forged. Our solar system is the child of a collapsed star. From cosmic death came rebirth, dust, fire, and planets. Even here, the rhythm of the Big Bang echoes. Creation, collapse, creation again. At the Milky Way's heart spins a monster, a supermassive black hole. Everything orbits its invisible gravity. Black holes are paradoxes, graves of stars, but also possible cradles of universes. Some scientists whisper, perhaps every black hole births a new Big Bang on the other side. The observable universe stretches 93 billion light-years, all glowing from a single explosion, the Big Bang. Yet everywhere we look, we also find black holes, tiny and titanic, punctuating reality with silence. Between expansion and collapse lies a cosmic dialogue. Our universe is one story that began with a bang, but it may not be the only story. If black holes really spawn universes, then every collapse is another beginning. Each universe might trace its lineage back through a chain of bangs and holes, like cosmic ancestry. Welcome to the multiverse. Picture an ocean of big bangs, each birthing a different bubble. Gravity, chemistry, even time itself play by different rules in each. Black holes could be the tunnels connecting them, silent ferrymen between worlds. Multiverses gather into megaverses, archipelagos of universes. The glue might be laws even deeper than physics. And where do those laws come from? Some whisper. From the singularities at the heart of black holes. Singularities that remember the pulse of the first bang. Now we step into the gigaverse, realities bound not by space but by concepts. Here, big bangs are less explosions and more ideas, and black holes are less gravity and more gateways. In the hyperverse, dimensions are instruments. Here, a black hole might not swallow you. It might rewrite you, like a note changing pitch. The bang is not history, it is a frequency, vibrating forever. Now the omniverse, all realities permitted by logic. Every possible Big Bang is contained here, every possible black hole doorway. Imagine a library of every version of physics, and every ending rewritten as a new beginning. And then, the allverse. Beyond the omniverse. The container of all stories, all rules, all impossibilities. Here, the Big Bang is not an event, but a metaphor for becoming. The black hole is not an object, but a metaphor for returning. Creation and collapse are not opposites. They are the same breath, inhaled and exhaled forever. From the bang that birthed us, to the holes that haunt us, to the all that holds us, every scale is a reminder. We are part of the rhythm, expansion, collapse, awareness. And maybe, just maybe, the allverse is not out there, but inside every thought that asks, why am I here? If this journey moved you, step further with us. Like, subscribe, and tell me, do you see the allverse as science, mystery, or something more?
Welcome back to Technologia 2050. For centuries, people have debated the shape of our planet. Despite overwhelming evidence, some still insist Earth is flat. Today, we're cutting through the noise and showing you clear, undeniable proofs that the Earth is round. No conspiracy theories, just science, observation, and facts you can see for yourself. The horizon disappearing effect. When ships sail away, their hulls disappear before their masts. This only happens on a curved surface. On a flat plane, the whole ship would just get smaller, not sink below the horizon. Earth's shadow on the moon. During a lunar eclipse, Earth casts a round shadow on the moon. It's always circular, no matter where you are, proof of a spherical Earth. Time zones. It's morning in one country while it's night in another. This only makes sense on a rotating globe where different parts face the sun at different times. Photographs from space. Since the 1960s, satellites and astronauts have taken thousands of photos of our planet from space. They all show the same thing, a beautiful blue sphere. Airplane flight paths. Airlines plan their routes using great circle paths, the shortest distance between 2 points on a sphere. The way planes travel makes no sense on a flat Earth map. Gravity's pull. On a sphere, gravity pulls toward the center, explaining why oceans don't spill off and why we have consistent weight across the globe. A flat Earth would produce bizarre gravity patterns. Different stars in different hemispheres. If you travel to the southern hemisphere, you see constellations invisible from the north. This only happens if Earth is curved, giving you a different view of the sky. Satellite communication. GPS, internet satellites, and weather forecasting only work because satellites orbit around Earth. Their paths and coverage match a globe, not a flat disk. The International Space Station live feed. You can watch Earth live 24/7 from the ISS. The curved horizon, the rotation, the clouds, all visible to anyone online, in real time. Circumnavigation. People have flown and sailed around the world in every direction. If the Earth were flat, you'd hit an edge or fall off, yet no one has. The evidence is overwhelming, the Earth is round. From eclipses to airline routes, from space photography to your own observations at the beach, reality speaks for itself. If you enjoyed this science-powered reality check, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more mind-opening videos here on Technologia 2050. Because the future belongs to curiosity, not conspiracy. Welcome back to Technologia 2050. We feel it every second of our lives, it keeps us on the ground, makes planets orbit stars, and even bends the very fabric of space. It's called gravity. But what exactly is it? And what are these mysterious particles called gravitons that scientists believe might carry gravity itself? Let's explore the most powerful invisible force in the universe. What is gravity? Gravity is the force of attraction between objects with mass. The more mass something has, the stronger its pull. It's why Earth keeps us grounded and why the Sun holds planets in orbit. Newton's gravity. Back in the 1600s, Isaac Newton described gravity as a force acting at a distance. His equations explained falling apples, the moon's orbit, and tides, but didn't explain how the force worked. Einstein's upgrade. In 1915, Albert Einstein changed everything. He said gravity isn't just a force, it's the curvature of space-time. Massive objects bend space, and smaller objects move along those curves. Gravity is different from other forces. Electromagnetism, the weak force, and the strong nuclear force all have known particles, like photons or gluons, that carry them. Gravity is the only fundamental force without a confirmed particle. The hypothetical graviton. Physicists believe gravity might be carried by a quantum particle called the graviton. It would be massless, travel at the speed of light, and mediate gravity the same way photons mediate light. Why gravitons matter? If gravitons exist, they would finally connect Einstein's relativity with quantum mechanics, the two biggest but still separate theories in physics. It would be a step toward the theory of everything. Can we detect them? Here's the challenge, gravitons would be incredibly weak. Even if you built a detector the size of Jupiter, you might never catch one. That's why no experiment has ever observed a graviton. Gravitational waves versus gravitons. In 2015, scientists detected gravitational waves, ripples in spacetime caused by colliding black holes. This proved Einstein right. But waves are not particles. Detecting a single graviton remains far harder. The theories competing. String theory predicts gravitons as tiny vibrating strings, while loop quantum gravity tries to explain space without them. The search is part of the biggest puzzle in physics today. Why this mystery matters. Understanding gravity at the quantum level could unlock warp drives, wormholes, or black hole secrets. In short, cracking the graviton mystery may reshape humanity's future in space. So, gravity is the invisible architect of the universe. We can describe it, we can measure it, but we still don't fully understand it. And if gravitons are real, they could be the missing link to a complete theory of physics. Welcome back to Technologia 2050. Space is vast, mysterious, and full of wonders we've yet to discover. While we know about stars, black holes, and galaxies, scientists also theorize about mind-bending objects that may exist but haven't yet been observed. From invisible stars to cosmic strings that stretch across the universe, here are the most fascinating hypothetical objects in space. White holes. If black holes suck everything in, white holes are their opposite, objects that spit out matter and energy but never allow anything inside. No one has ever seen one, but Einstein's equations say they could exist. Dark matter stars. Most of the universe is made of mysterious dark matter. Some scientists believe it could form stars, invisible to our eyes but glowing faintly in gamma rays. Quark stars. If a neutron star collapses even further, it might turn into a quark star, made entirely of subatomic particles called quarks. These would be smaller, denser, and stranger than anything we've ever seen. Naked singularities. At the heart of a black hole lies a singularity hidden behind an event horizon. But what if one existed without the horizon? That would be a naked singularity, a place where the laws of physics break down. Boson stars. Unlike normal stars made of atoms, boson stars would be formed from exotic particles called bosons. They could be invisible, detectable only by their gravity. Primordial black holes. These are tiny black holes that might have formed right after the Big Bang. They could be as small as an atom but with the mass of a mountain, scattered across the universe like cosmic time bombs. Cosmic strings. Imagine ultra-thin cracks in spacetime, stretching across galaxies. These cosmic strings could be relics from the early universe, carrying unimaginable energy. Magnetars on steroids. We've already found magnetars, the most magnetic stars in existence. But some theories suggest hypermagnetars could exist, stars so magnetic they could wipe data from Earth's devices from light years away. Dark energy objects. Dark energy makes up most of the universe, yet we don't know what it is. Some believe it could form dark energy stars, exotic structures that mimic black holes but behave completely differently. Multiverse gateways. One of the boldest ideas, certain objects might act as bridges to other universes. Wormholes or exotic stars could be hidden entrances to the multiverse, if they exist at all. From white holes to cosmic strings, these hypothetical objects remind us how little we actually know about the cosmos. Some may remain theory forever, while others could be discovered tomorrow with the next big telescope. Which of these mind-blowing objects do you think we'll find first? Drop your guesses in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more journeys into the mysteries of the universe, only here on Technologia 2050.
Welcome back to Technologia 2050. NASA has revealed a dramatic possibility. If an asteroid big enough to threaten the moon were detected, they might actually prepare a nuclear strike to stop it. Sounds like science fiction, but it's real science. Let's explore how and why NASA could use nuclear weapons in space, and what it means for Earth, the moon, and the future of planetary defense. The asteroid threat. Every year, thousands of asteroids pass close to Earth. Most are harmless, but a large one could cause catastrophic damage, not just to Earth, but even to the moon, which stabilizes our planet's climate. Why the moon matters. The moon isn't just a rock in the sky. It controls tides, stabilizes Earth's tilt, and even influences our climate. A massive asteroid impact on the moon could cause global ripple effects. NASA's Planetary Defense Office. NASA already has a division called the Planetary Defense Coordination Office, tasked with detecting, tracking, and, if needed, preventing dangerous space objects from colliding with Earth. Nuclear option on the table. If a giant asteroid is too big to push away with rockets or gravity tractors, NASA may resort to nuclear explosions, either to break it apart or to nudge it off course. Lessons from DART mission. In 2022, NASA tested a method by smashing the DART spacecraft into an asteroid, successfully altering its path. But while DART works on smaller rocks, a truly massive asteroid might require something far more powerful. How a nuclear strike would work. NASA wouldn't aim to blow the asteroid to pieces, that could create multiple fragments still on a collision course. Instead, the nuclear device would likely detonate near the surface, using heat and force to nudge it off its path. International cooperation. A nuclear strike in space wouldn't be a decision NASA makes alone. The United Nations and global powers would likely need to coordinate, since treaties currently restrict nuclear weapons in orbit. Risks of a failed strike. What if the nuclear attempt backfires? Breaking an asteroid into many smaller pieces could make the threat worse. That's why scientists stress careful planning, simulations, and backup strategies. Protecting Earth and the Moon. The goal isn't just to save the Moon for beauty's sake. Without it, Earth's rotation and seasons could become unstable. Protecting the Moon means protecting the balance of life on Earth. The future of planetary defense. NASA is investing in early warning systems, asteroid trackers, and deflection tech. By the 2030s, planetary defense may include fleets of interceptors, ready to act if a cosmic rock threatens our planet or its satellite. So, NASA may actually prepare a nuclear strike in space to protect the Moon, and by extension, Earth, from a devastating asteroid collision. But here's the question. Do you think using nuclear weapons in space is the right answer, or should humanity focus on cleaner solutions like lasers, gravity tractors, or massive spacecraft impacts? Tell us what you think in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more journeys into the future of science and space, right here on Technologia 2050.
Welcome back to Technologia 2050. Imagine checking into a hotel not in New York, Dubai, or Paris, but in outer space. By 2027, this wild idea could become reality, with the world's first luxury space hotel promising breathtaking views of Earth and experiences no five-star resort can match. But here's the catch, spending just one night will cost $1.2 million. Let's explore everything you need to know about this extraordinary project. The dream of space tourism. For decades, space was reserved for astronauts. Now, thanks to private companies like SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Orbital Assembly, the dream of space tourism is closer than ever. The Hotel in the Sky. The project is called the Voyager Station, designed by Orbital Assembly Corporation. It's planned to orbit above Earth at 500 kilometers, offering guests a once-in-a-lifetime stay. Futuristic design. The hotel will look like a giant rotating wheel, creating artificial gravity through centrifugal force. Inside, luxury suites, restaurants, gyms, and even entertainment lounges, all floating in orbit. The price tag, $1.2 million a night. Yes, it's insanely expensive. Just one night will cost around $1.2 million. But compared to the billions governments once spent sending astronauts, it's already a massive step toward affordability. How guests will get there. Visitors will likely board SpaceX Starship rockets, which can transport dozens of people at once into low Earth orbit. A short trip from Earth to the hotel could take just a few hours. Life in a space hotel. Guests will enjoy uninterrupted views of Earth through massive windows, eat gourmet meals prepared in zero-gravity kitchens, and exercise in futuristic gyms designed to combat space's effects on the body. Safety concerns. Of course, there are big questions: radiation exposure, debris collisions, and emergency evacuations. Engineers are working to make the station as safe as any commercial airplane. Who can afford it? At $1.2 million a night, this isn't for regular travelers. Billionaires, celebrities, and world leaders are likely to be the first guests. Over time, though, costs could drop, making it more accessible. The future of space hotels. This hotel could be just the beginning. By the 2030s, we may see entire space resorts, lunar hotels, or even Mars getaways, changing tourism forever. What this means for humanity. A space hotel isn't just luxury. It signals that humanity is entering the space age, where living, working, and vacationing beyond Earth is no longer science fiction, but a business opportunity. So by 2027, you might actually be able to book a stay in the world's first space hotel, if you've got a spare $1.2 million lying around. The experience. Earth's most stunning view, no crowds, and the ultimate luxury. But here's the big question: if prices ever dropped, would you want to spend a night in space? Or would you rather stay on Earth and watch the stars from below? Tell us in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more journeys into the future, right here on Technologia 2050.